Adam73 here. Welcome back to another issue of Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon. We're going to be looking at issue 91 today. That's where we finally get the engine grill, I guess. And I'm also thinking about ordering the Shapeways part. I don't know if it's out yet, but I'm going to keep an eye out for that. Let's start out really quick, though, with this issue. So we've got this Star Commuter shuttle. I think this is supposed to be, yeah, the shuttle from Star Tours. This was awesome. As a matter of fact, of all the virtual rides I've ever been on, this, in my memory, was probably one of the most realistic. So I don't know if it exists anymore. I thought that they discontinued it, I don't know, 5 or 10 years ago. I don't even know. I just seemed like I heard that it closed, but it was awesome. Zagaria, the World of Slavery. Does not sound like a nice place to go. And yeah, so here we've got our parts, and basically I think all this issue is just installing this, and then it's got some painting, some things about the mandible, or painting the mandibles, and then actually fitting the mandibles onto the frame. So I'm probably going to be I'm probably not going to be fitting the mandibles just yet. I don't know. We're going to have to kind of wait and see, because I need to paint them. And I haven't done that. So yeah, let's pop this thing out. We've got several packs of screws here. Get everything out. So we've got a pack of all the screws for installing the mandibles onto the frame. So I'll put those aside. We have some of the little countersunk screws. Those are for these pieces. And I don't know exactly where that goes, but it goes somewhere. So put those away, and then we have 3 short threaded screws. So I don't know really where this piece goes, or what these are for, because we've got a ton of them already. Let's see, issue 91. And wait, did we no, wait. There are some extra bits that do happen in this issue, mainly just installing the little 3M pieces, like the little hooks, not hooks, but like, you route your wires through it. I don't know. That's really it. So really not much to do other than to put this on. And it's going to go basically right in like this. However, we're going to do some more work to the back section of the Falcon before I put this in. So I'm going to get that set up, and we'll see. I'm just moving kind of everything out of the way here. And we'll be back in just a second. Okay, so we've got the hull set up here, and again, if we turn this on, we want to test drive. If we want to actually test the lights, that's what they're going to look like. Now, I don't have them taped in or anything like that, so this essentially just fits right down into this slot right here. And as you can see, it's kind of difficult to really tell what it would look like other than there being a big gap in the center. So essentially what I want to do is I'm going to set that aside. We're going to turn these off. We're going to turn the main circuit off. We're going to turn our battery pack off. And then I'm actually going to uninstall these. Now, before I do that, I need a pen, which now I know is in the other room. So I will go grab that really quick. Okay, and I lied. The pen was in my pocket the whole time. Just a big Sharpie pen. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to use a Dremel tool, and I'm going to grind out the center part of this piece here. That way there's not a clear division right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark where I want this to go, like that. And I'm going to just get busy. We're going to pull this back out, and so I can Dremel this off. So I'm just going to like fast forward this. Okay, so we've got our 4 pieces out here. Now, all I'm going to do is use a Dremel tool. Whoops, get my Dremel tool out here. With a cutting wheel on it, and we'll make quick work of this. Okay. So basically what I want to do is I want to find the edge that I have, and use safety glasses if you've got them. I don't have any, but I've been doing this for a very long time, so hopefully I won't grind my eyeball out here. And I'm going to go down that way, down this way. Could turn the speed up just a little bit. I guess on this Dremel tool I just have low and high. Okay, so there's one done. Okay. And I can even sand this if I wanted to. Not that I need to, I really don't. I'm just going to have more to clean up when I'm finished. And I'm thinking about either painting the insides of these like silver, or possibly even using aluminum foil. I haven't really decided yet. So let's see here. These are our 2 bottom pieces, which will go together like that. And let's do the tops now. Let that one kind of cool off for a second. think I cut a little bit off of a little bit too much off of this one, but it's not going to be a big problem. Not at all. And we just want to make sure, you know, we get out kind of all the little goopy chunks. We're never going to see this ever again, but I'm just a perfectionist. You can leave it like this if you want. Okay, so there is top part of that one, and then, oh, we still got to clean this one up. And hopefully by doing this, my goal is that we won't have as much of a gap in between the two sides. Because what I've seen in a lot of people's builds is when they put these together and you've got the lights over here, the lights over here, and there's no lights in the center, there ends up being like a disproportion. Well, there's kind of a dark spot here in the center, so I'm trying to minimize that by doing it this way. So I've got this set up the way I want. Now I'm just going to clean this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our bottom pieces, so I'm just going to kind of set these in place here like that. And like this, I hope. Oh, not quite. There we go. And then again, we are going to have to install the top parts, which again, don't mix these up if you decide to do this. Not that it's that much of a pain to take everything back apart again, but you know, just trying to make things easier for you guys. And what did I do with my screwdriver? Dirt me, it's right in front of my face. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just put 2 screws in for right now. Just so I have both sides screwed down, they're not going anywhere. Uh-oh. This is why. Okay, there we go. There's a little piece of plastic that was bound to make my life difficult there. Okay. And finally, we do the same thing over here, which is going to be like this, I guess. And this part is already incredibly fun. Yay! No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so essentially what I want to do now is I want to pull this one as tight as I possibly can, and I want it to set in here like this. Now, in a perfect world, actually this is a perfect world, I could just drill a hole right here and set this. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do, you guys. I don't know why they wouldn't have just thought to do it this way in the first place, but I'm sure they did it because it would keep these pieces, the same, so that they wouldn't have to make as many of the same pieces. So I'm gonna see. I got my toolbox. Well, part of my toolbox right here. I'm just gonna see if I've got a drill bit in here. I don't think I do in this one, which I hope I don't have to run out to my van to get all the tools. Nope, not one. All right, I will be back yet again. So let's see. I'm gonna have to pull this piece back off, but I want to see if I have the right drill bit. This is, I think, this is the biggest one I've got. That's about the size. That's about the size of the hole. So hopefully it'll fit into my Dremel tool, which I inconveniently unplugged. This may not be a Dremel drill bit, actually. In that case, let's see. Oh, here, I can use this. Yeah. This isn't exactly a drill bit, but it's kind of like a, I don't even know what you call it. It's like a kind of a square bit, but it's got a round section on the end there. So I get to plug my Dremel in again. And voila, we have a hole. That's exactly what I was wanting it to do. Okay, so now all I have to do is reverse this, and it'll be exactly the way I think they should have made this. So essentially now we just have to go in like this. Come on now. The wires are kind of designed to face the other way, so I just hope that I don't break these off. Okay. All right, pretty much perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to lower the camera down so you can see this a little bit better. Okay, so as you can see, I've got both of them wired towards the center, and so I can just kind of move them out, and they're going to be relatively uniform in the center. Let's see here. There is a couple things I want to do, and one of those just includes popping some of these little bits of plastic out. And then I also want to retest the lights, because this is like make or break time here. If I muck this up, whoops, gotta turn it on. Wait, so if I turn that on, okay, there we go, and voila. So what I want to do, this first LED, and I don't have my measuring, let's see here. I just want to kind of line these up. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit shorter on that side. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, is we're going to peel this 3M tape off here. One of you is probably saying it's designed to be peeled from the other way, you know, the other direction. And I'm like, I don't care. There we go. So I'm going to pull a little bit of it off here, kind of pull it up like so, and I'm just going to kind of stick it right there. Pull a little bit more off. And you just want to make sure it's kind of in that little track there. All right, so there's the first side. The next side I'm going to have to bring in just a little bit, so it's not too bad. Oh, I'm going blind. No joke, I'm going blind. So the same thing on this side. So I want to align it with that track. There's kind of like a little indent where the LED strip is going to go. And I'm just trying to make sure that it is indeed in that little line. Okay. So now if I wanted to, I could tape that off, or I could go back and put some more reflective tape or something like that in there. Really quickly though, I'm going to reattach all the screws, and we'll be right back. Well, I'm just going to speed it up, so be patient. Okay, so there we've got that finished. That's going to go on like that. And then when we put this in, the hope is and actually it's going to be kind of tough for you guys to see, at least the way I have my camera right now, so I'm going to move it really quick. Okay, so that gives you a little bit better angle. So if I turn this on, we don't have as much of a dark spot here in the center. Now I'm going to do something else. Okay, so I just installed the upper hull. And whoops, we're gonna hit the button here. Whoop. So let's turn the light out really quick. And yeah, you can see ever so slightly that it's just right here, it's just ever so slightly darker. It's actually not very noticeable. It's not as noticeable as I thought it would be. I wonder if I can move this further back for you guys. whole thing. I'm going to turn the lights completely off. And to the naked eye, it's really not that bad. It's also not that bright, which is kind of, I thought this would actually, as bright as those darn LEDs are, I thought this would be a lot brighter. And I can already tell you, I'm probably going to need to do some extra light blocking on the top, and I'll have to look underneath to see what the bottom looks like. Okay, so that kind of completes the first half of this section. Now the other part of this build is mainly just installing the little 3M wire tie downs, which are right in here. And then we can also go and permanently attach the mandibles, though I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm not finished painting them. But I want to see where all the wire tie downs go. So let's see here. Lift out the interior details. That means the hold and everything. Feed the two leads from the mandibles. Now we don't have the mandibles installed yet, but we can install these later. Let's see. Take 2 of the 3 self. Okay, so it's like, so it kind of is putting them right here, kind of right here, but that doesn't really clip much down, and I'm not sure. This one goes like right here, and it shows the motor clips being held down, or oh, well, actually that holds quite a bit. What about this? Can I put this in there? Yes, I can. Let's get all the white bits. So that holds all that down. I guess these are just kind of dangling out here. No man's land. Oops, can't read upside down. And it has another one right up in the front. Actually, it looks like it's on this side. So I think we just are installing 2 of these. I want to say the third one goes up on the upper hull, but I don't know. It just has this one installed right like this, so that we can route the red wires through here, in through here, and then up to here. So yeah, and then these will just kind of do whatever. Actually, we could put them in, like in behind here. Actually, I might do that. Just to kind of get these out of the way. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting them behind one of the plastic mounting pegs for the engine LED boxes. And hopefully it is not working the way I thought it would work. There. Oh, come on. There. There's one side. Oh, come on. There. Gotcha. And so those are nice and neatly set out of the way like that. Hopefully you get the gist of that. Throw away any of my excess stuff. And I guess I guess I'm just going to kind of wait off on those mandibles. If I do some painting on them in the meantime, I'll definitely try to add that onto this video. But I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to get the outer rings, or the outer framing installed. They'll be permanently installed on the lower portion of the hull. I'm going to kind of tack everything together just to kind of get a quick overview of what we're looking at, because we're getting very close to being finished. At this point, we've only got 9 more episodes to go. We get issue 92 here very soon. So I'm just kind of checking everything out. Yep. You can now refit the interior, blah, blah, blah. Check B. Check. So, oh. Gotta actually turn it on. There we go. So we got the LEDs in. That's the big step. And I also got my modification done that I wanted to do. So maybe that'll help you guys eliminate the darker spot there in the center. If it does, give this video a thumbs up. If it doesn't, well, maybe you found something else that works. So let me know in the comments section below. But unless I add some more painting stuff with the mandibles, I will say goodbye for now. We'll see you back in issue 92. Gosh, I can't believe it. 2 more months to go, guys. All right, well, I'm Brad M73. Do not forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now, guys.